Hi, I'm Cecilia Cipolo, and I'm going to be reading a story I wrote called Giulia. It is one of my only quiet moments of the day. With Elliot napping, Lena at preschool, and Max at work, I'm free to sit at the window and look at life. The boats are mooring on the docks, and the blue sky is completely vacant of any clouds on this crisp September day. The weight on my chest doesn't mimic the lightness of the sky, so I move my gaze down to the pier. My eyes rest on two fishermen tying up their dinghies after a day at work. I rock back and forth. The fishermen look happy. I can tell by the two hefty buckets they are carrying that they've had a successful day. As the one in the red boots and the blue windbreaker turns to help his buddy lift the buckets down the pier's small staircase, I realize it's Martin Green. He has lived 2 doors down from me my entire life. He used to be my most regular customer when I still worked as a private chef. I must have catered his family's anniversaries and holiday dinners at least 6 or 7 times. I remember he always wanted walnuts in the salad and a side of Kalamata olives, no matter what other dishes they ordered. It was nice to see how much they liked the food I made for them. As he walks up the path, Martin notices me sitting at the window. He waves enthusiastically. I muster the energy to give him a small smile and a nod. It's hard. The weight on my chest seems to be preventing any chance at a natural smile. Ah! Ah! The sound pushes me to lean my chair back and close my eyes. Oh, Elliot. Elliot is awake. What must it be like to have nothing to do? If I could have nothing at all, I would prefer it. But to lose Max and Elliot and Lena... Ah! I stand up and push the chair back to clear my way around the table next to me. I take a deep breath. There is seemingly no explanation for it, but my throat is taut as I walk towards the baby's room. I open the door and he's there, in his cradle, eyes open and crying. What's wrong, Eli? He's soft. I pick him up and hold him to my chest. In that moment, nothing is real except the wetness of his tears against my bare arm. He continues to cry and turns inward towards my breast. Oh, I whisper softly. Are you hungry? Sitting down on the edge of the bed, I lift up my shirt and Elliot latches onto my nipple. In the seconds it takes Elliot to stop crying as his craving is satiated, tears begin to fall silently from my eyes. How can I not know when my child is hungry? Do I constantly deprive him of what he needs most? I wipe away the falling wetness with my free right hand, so Elliot is not bathed in my misery. He doesn't deserve a mother who covers him with her own sadness. I wish Eli could show me he likes my milk, just as much as the Greens used to tell me they liked my shrimp stir-fry dish. Bong, bong, bong. The grandfather clock in the living room. 3 o'clock. Max will be home with Lena any moment and the quiet will end. The pretending will commence. Elliot loosens his bite on my nipple and relaxes down into my arms. He wants a cuddle. A mommy cuddle. I don't know if I can give him that today. I put him back in his cradle. Maybe another nap will suffice. No sooner have I closed the door to the nursery when, Ju! The kitchen door latch is closed. I hear Max putting his bags down and Lena immediately starting to run through the hall. We're home! I rub my eyes with my hands, glancing in the small mirror hanging next to me to make sure all signs of tears are gone. With a big sigh and a shake of the shoulders, I put a smile on my face. I'm in the living room, I call, walking past the window where I was sitting earlier and down the hall to meet my family. Lena wraps my legs in a bear hug, her Dora the Explorer backpack hanging half unzipped off her back. Mommy! I let out a little laugh. Hi, love. Good day? Yes. Lena looks up at me, her deep brown eyes brimming with joy and wonder. We got to play with the parachute outside, and I got to sit on top of it. It was super fun. I'm so glad, I say, only half listening. I turn her around and pull her backpack off. Immediately, she runs down the hall, her short, light brown curls bouncing around her head, and her little arms swinging rapidly by her sides. Baby Eli! I hear her whisper loudly as she creeps open his nursery door. Oh, no, Max, I just put him down for a nap. Max puts a hand on my shoulder. Hey. He kisses me on the cheek softly. It's okay. She just wants to say hi to her little brother. I put my hand on his and look down, and then move my eyes up to meet his. He gives me a small, encouraging smile. It's a very Max expression. I half smile back and sit down at the kitchen table, resting my elbows on it, watching my husband as he goes over to the stove and turns it on to start preparing a pot of tea. Do you want a cup? I shake my head. He shrugs. I put my face in my hands and take a deep breath before lifting it again. The weight in my chest is bigger now. Max is leaning against the counter, looking at me with an expression of nothing but love. Are you okay? I nod. Yeah, I'm fine. He crosses his arms. Ju, you can say no. Fine, I'm not. I'm fine, Max. I get up to leave and go check on Elliot, but I hear Max sigh audibly behind me. I stop walking and turn around. What? He acts all innocent. Huh? Nothing. What do you mean, what? You sighed. He starts filling a mug with the water he just boiled. No, nothing. I'm just tired. I raise my eyebrows. He ignores it. What did you do today? He asks. What did I do today? I repeat, incredulously. Stay home and watch Elliot? What did you think I did? No, Ju, come on. I mean, did you get outside at all? Oh yeah, in between the breastfeeding and the diapers and the laundry and washing the dishes, I just dropped everything and went for a stroll. Hey, okay? I'm sorry. It was just a question. Then why are you judging me? And thanks for doing all of that, he adds. You're a super mom. I roll my eyes. I'm anything but super. We're quiet for a moment, and Max drinks his tea. I feel bad. Why am I being so difficult? The weight in my chest is still pressing, but I try to ignore it. How was your day? I ask, slowly. It was good, Max says gently. Okay, well now he's talking to me like I'm going to explode. Good? Yeah. The kids had their presentations on Mesopotamia, and it was pretty adorable. Oh yeah, you told me about those. There is a moment of silence again. I think it's more pressuring for me than it is for Max. I can tell he's worried, but I don't know what to say. And then, Mom! Lena is yelling from upstairs. I close my eyes and turn around. Yes? Can you come up here? She calls. I sigh. I can go, Max offers, but I shake my head. She said Mom. I head towards the stairs. Max follows me. Ju, are you sure you don't even want to think about if you say therapy again? You're sleeping on the couch. I look him in the eyes. He makes an okay, if you say so, face at me, and he backs off. I walk up the stairs, but at the top of the landing, I take a moment to breathe and gulp down the tears that want to come out again. Lena's room is 2 feet away, but I need a moment before I pretend to remember how to play so I can please her. All she wants is a mom who can play with her. Why can't I do that? Mom, she yells. I'm here, love, and I walk into her room. Max's snores will never cease to be somewhat cute to me. He breathes deeply and snores just a little bit. I need white noise to sleep, so it has never bothered me. Why are my husband's snores the thing I like most about him? I try to push the thought out of my head. I know for a fact that is simply not true. I like almost everything about Max, but the thought is there and won't go away. I roll onto my side, away from Max, and feel the refreshing, cool air from the room hit my face. I pick up my phone. It reads 12:43 a.m. It's not even that late, and Elliot probably won't have his middle-of-the-night cry for at least 2.5 more hours. I dealt with that last night, though, so it's Max's turn. But if Max deals with it, am I just neglecting my child again? The weight in my chest suddenly returns in full force, and I take a sharp intake of breath. I glance over my shoulder at Max, but he didn't hear. Silently, I pull back the covers, get out of bed, and walk over to the bathroom in our room. I shut the door. Why won't this weight just go away? I'm looking in the mirror. I don't recognize myself. Where is the mom I was when I gave birth? I could play. I knew my children. I knew my husband. I'm looking in the mirror and my reflection begins to blur. I can't see myself anymore. The tears are raining now. How was I fine in bed 2 seconds ago, and now this is where I'm at? There are more tears. They just keep coming. They're streaming down my face, and now I'm ugly crying. I hiccup a little too loudly and sink down on the ground. I'm shaking. This has never happened before. What the fuck is going on? My breaths are short and sharp. I hold my hands over my eyes and breathe in and out really fast. Am I being too loud? I can't tell. I think the weight is lessening as I'm crying and shaking and my breaths are moving fast. Everything is going dark. Am I going crazy? What on earth is happening? Help. Someone. Max. Help. And then the door opens and arms are wrapping around me and my loud crying becomes muffled into Max's warm shoulder. Everything is dark. My eyes are closed and I'm still crying and all I hear is Max's voice whispering, "It's okay. It's going to be okay. I love you." Deep breaths. Good job. In and out. In and out. It's okay. It's all okay. And my breathing slows down. I can follow his words, right? Yes, I can. In and out. In and out. I sit back, pulling myself out of his grasp. I don't want to look in his face, but I make myself look him in the eyes. He looks so worried and so caring and so safe all at once. I'm sorry, I say. For what? You have nothing to be sorry for. I nod sadly, looking at the ground. I don't know what happened. Yeah, that was scary for sure. There's silence. Max takes a deep breath. I know what's coming, but this time I don't try to stop him. "Ju," he says cautiously, "I know you don't want to hear it, but I really think you should think about maybe getting help. There's nothing wrong with it, and they might be able to help you work through what's going on in your mind." I begin, and then I take a breath and calm down. "I'm just so sad, Max, and I don't know why. I want to be there for Lena, but I'm so sad and so tired, and I don't want our kids to know their mom needs help like that. I don't want them to think I'm sick. I want them to know I'm strong enough to help them." Hey, you are strong enough to help them. You'll always be strong enough. But if you broke your arm, would you refuse going to the emergency room? I make a small smile at Max. No, I wouldn't. Or if you were making food for someone and someone says they have a peanut allergy, does that mean they don't get to eat anything? No, they just have to ask for a nut-free dish, right? I guess. So if someone's mind is playing tricks on them, should they refuse asking for help? I don't say anything. I know he's right. "Ju, there's absolutely nothing to be embarrassed about. I'll help you find the best one out there. I'll be there every step of the way." I take another deep breath and nod. "Okay." Max blinks. "Okay?" I smile. "Okay." I shrug. "I'll do it. You're right, I need help." Max sits back on his knees and nods. "Okay." And then we hear it from the nursery down the hall. "Ah!" Max rubs my knee. I got it. "No," I say, standing up. "Let me, please." Max gestures and, "Okay, go for it." And soon Elliot is in my arms, sucking on my milk, and my face is dry from the tears, and I realize Max was right. It is going to be okay. If therapy is what I need to give Elliot and Lena what they deserve, then therapy is what I will receive. I pull in Elliot's warm body toward me, and he touches me with his small hands. I smile. Thank you.